asked you what I thought was the most important question that I could ask. And that question is, have you ever started something new? How did you feel when you were starting that something? Probably crazy, overwhelmed, stressed out, excited. All the things are wrapped up into one, right? Well, if this is our first time meeting, before I get started, my name is Catrice. I'm super excited that you're here. And if you are returning, welcome back. I am excited to talk about starting something new, because I have a feeling you might be here because you are starting something new. But above that feeling that we get when we start something new, I think there's an even more important question. Why is it you're starting? Why is it you're starting this new thing in the first place? Why? If I had to guess, I think you might be suffering from a case of TTBY, trying to better yourself. Okay, I literally just made that up right now, but it sounds extremely accurate for the situation. It's crazy if you think about it, how we actually latch on to new ideas, because in this world, we have been given this endless ocean of potential and possibilities. And in this ocean of limitless, there's this shiny thing off in the distance that catches our attention, that catches our eye. And once we get a hold of that shiny thing, we start to envision ourselves with that thing, or we start to envision ourselves as that thing. It's crazy how this thing, this idea, could absolutely change the entire trajectory that your life is going. This idea could change or close the chapter of who you were. This idea could potentially give you renewed hope. This idea could give you some additional sense of purpose. This idea could change how others view you, and more importantly, this idea could change how you view yourself. It's only natural that we should expect that there would be a lot of adrenaline when it comes to trying something new, because that adrenaline recognizes, even though we're latching on to this shiny version in the distance, the adrenaline recognizes the courage that is needed to push forward. The adrenaline recognizes the sense of overwhelm. The adrenaline recognizes the absolute stress. The adrenaline recognizes the feeling of uncertainty, and the adrenaline says, let's just do it anyway. Regardless of all the warning signals that we are given, let's just do it anyway. Because what we have been able to do is we've been able to create this version of ourselves that we can't stop thinking about. We create this version of ourselves that is better than what we have now. We create this version of ourselves that we must have at all costs. So as the captain, it is my job. And of course, if this is your journey, it's your job. But as the captain, it is my job to figure out how it is I am going to get to that goal. How am I going to get to that better version of who I've destined myself to be? And if I'm asking myself, I'm like, what do I need to do? Do I need to sail the ship? Do I need to paddle on a little paddle boat? Like, do I need to cruise on a submarine? Do I need to catch the fin of a dolphin? Do I need to swim? Let me know. What is it I need to do? I'm willing to do all of it. And that probably sounds a little bit dramatic. Like, did she say she was gonna hang on the back of the fin of a dolphin? But the answer is yes. Yes, I did. Because I understand that when you're starting something new, you never know what the journey is going to look like. We don't know. What we do know, or at least what I know is, and hopefully now you will as well, what we know is that it takes an incredible amount of adrenaline to get started. It takes an incredible amount of courage to say, I am going to do this. But sometimes in that courage, sometimes in that adrenaline, we use up all those stores right in the beginning, and we forget that it takes that same kind of energy to keep pushing through. It takes the same kind of energy to keep going forward. It takes the same kind of energy to finish what we started. We have no idea, none, what obstacles we're gonna face. No idea what storms will arise. But in some sense, I don't know that that is important. I think what is the most important is that we prepare and we decide. We should go ahead and prepare for the feeling of overwhelm. It's gonna be there. We should go ahead and prepare for the feeling of being tired. That's coming too. We should prepare for the feeling of being stressed. It's on the way. We should prepare for the feeling of being in a crazy storm. That's coming too. We should prepare for those obstacles. We should prepare for the uncertainty. It's all coming. I think that we as people, we get super excited about the goal and the shiny thing, and it's just like everything's gonna be great. You get that first wave of adrenaline, that rush, you push forward and you're like, yes, I'm doing it. And then you forget that life continues to happen and that you should be prepared. We've got to be better at being prepared for all the great things that are coming, but we also have to be better at being prepared for all the crazy things that are also coming. In the beginning of this video, I asked you what I thought was the most important question that I could ask. And that was, why did you start? But there's an even more important question. And that question is, why did you finish? And we finish because we have prepared and we finish because we have decided. Getting to the goal only happens because we decide that the destination, the goal, is non-negotiable. We have decided that life is going to be crazy. It's gonna hit us with all the things. We're gonna be stressed, we're gonna be overwhelmed, we're gonna be tired, we're gonna be uncertain, we're not gonna know what is coming, which way we're going, we're not gonna know any of these things. But we've also decided that we're here for the ride. And we've also decided that we're gonna conquer it all anyway. All right, guys, that is it for this video. If this is your first time here, you're a repeat offender and you have not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. And if you would like to hang out again, hit the bell notification. It'll let you know when I'm here so you and I can hang out. And we'll see you in the